I wish you guys you speak Arabic, you will die laughing. The description of this tent, which is you see in the hadith here, it is 60 miles long, as you know how long it is, but the height of it is 100 kilometers going up in the sky. Let us see here. If you read me here, translation to English, the explanation of the hadith about the believer, they will have a tent which is made from single hollow pearl. He said, Ibn Mansur told us from blah 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 blah, okay, he said, the believers in the paradise will have a tent of a single hollow pearl. And then he said, okay, so the length of the tent in the sky is 60 miles. This is not the case if you find a tent in this world, which means you cannot find it. And here it's really very bad translation. It should say 100 kilometers high. Translation is coming wrong. Yeah, the translation is coming wrong. So it is 60 miles wide and 100 kilometers. It's funny that the tent is 60 miles and the height is 100 kilometers. Welcome to Islam, my friend. Anyway, you see, if you go to the tafsir, you will find, if you have my book, Sex in Allah, I'm not sure which page, you will find that the man in the heaven, he will be 90 miles tall. 90 miles tall. This is the book. الدر المنثور في التفسير by the Imam al-Suyuti, and this is a chapter 2, verse number 25. And then if we go here, you will see it says, from Sa'id ibn Jubayr قال, he said that the man will be 90 miles tall and the woman, she will be 30 miles tall. And each time he F her, the orgasm will go inside her for 70 years, enjoying the orgasm. Let us translate this one. Let me first post the link for you before we use the Google translation. You see, there's numbers. Muhammad, he's stuck with them. So now the woman, she will have, the man, he have orgasm, and the orgasm inside her from the man, she will enjoy it for 70 years, brother. I mean, that is something, isn't it? There's numbers, Muhammad, he's stuck with them, 70, 40, you know. So if we use Google translation, translate to English, remember you have to use Google browser in order to do so. After you do that, search for the word 90. It's not showing. Mile. Here we go. So it says here from the authority of Sa'id ibn Jurayj, from, it says that the height, the man will be tall of 90 miles in paradise, and the women will be 30 miles. So how the tent is 60 miles and the man is going to be 90 miles? Are you with me? How the man is 90 mile and the tent where he will have sex with a lot of women is 90 mile, and each woman alone is 30 mile. And imagine how short the woman is. I mean, you are 90 mile and the woman, she is not even to your knee. You know what I mean? And now what the Muslim, they will say he's lying. I mean, we are posting for you. This is their Islamic website. This is their tafsir. And this is from the hadith. And all of them, they share it. And then, and Muhammad, he told them that the woman, she will not harm her husband there. That's deep. She will not, brother? Yes, she will not, brother, harm her husband. Because Muslims, they suffer a lot from their women. They are not good. For them, at least. So here it says, woman does not harm her husband in this world, except his wife from among the hur, al-ain, will say, may Allah curse you, may Allah kill you. He is just a visitor there. So the hur, the virgins in the heaven, when they are watching over you from far distance, and when your wife in this earth, because she is very annoying, your wife in this earth, they are not like them. So when the wife in this earth, she fight with her husband, the wives in the heaven, they scream from heaven, why you are fighting with him? Shame on you. May Allah screw you. May Allah kill you. He is just a visitor there. He is coming for us. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. See that? Those all is true stories. And those suicide bombers, they are seeking this, And how such a man, he will be able to have sex with such a small, creature? We don't want to go in details, but the man, if the man, he is 90 mile tall, how big his penis will be? 20 miles? 1 mile? 2 miles? Oh boy. Yeah, if the man is 30-foot man, no, not 15. How 30 to 15? 30-foot man, the woman, she will be 1/3. How that make it 15? That is half. Okay, so you are saying the word mile was used by the time of the sorry, the time of the Roman? Well, I'm not an historian, so. How many scholars share this opinion? Here we go. Ahmad now, he is asking how many scholars. You tell me. If the scholars don't share this opinion, why it is in your opinion? And this is not a scholar. This is a companion of your prophet. What scholar? Scholar. The Muslims always, they will try to find a solution for anything sound embarrassment. So now how many they share this opinion? The question is why it is there, and if it's wrong, or if it's false, if you don't accept it, why you teach it? What's wrong with people? Is it right or not? As an example, Muhammad, he said that in the heaven, Allah will give you a bracelet. Allah will give you a bracelet. And if you take your bracelet in your hand, the light from the bracelet, which is made from gold, will cover, will blind the light of the sun. Let us see if we can find this hadith in English. Here we go, we found it. And now you will say to me how many. The Prophet said, he is describing how the heaven looked like. So he say as little as a fingernail, little tiny, part of finger, became an appearance in the heaven of Allah. It would have beautified all the far corners of the heaven and the earth. And if a man among the people of paradise were to appear, and his bracelets were to become appearance, which means he show it, it would have blotted out the light of the sun. Do you see it? This is just from bracelet in your hand. My friend Ahmed, you are here speaking to someone he know all the garbage of Islam. You never heard of it because you are, here you will learn. Stay. Is that correct, guys? Isn't it true that here you hear things always you never heard before? Why? Because I know. And because you do not know. As simple as that. Is that my fault? So don't tell me I never heard this before. I'm showing the reference in front of you on screen. I'm posting the link for you, Islamic links. So when you say to me I never heard this before, it's not my fault that I am a person who knows and you are ignorant. And here you see how Muhammad is exaggerating with. So this little tiny bracelet will cover the light of the sun, but the light of the sun can burn you. So how you can put in your hand something like this, have so much power, and you yourself, you are not blinded. It's just exaggeration. And look, he just said, if a fingernail of what we're in paradise become apparent, then it's going to beautify all the far corners of the heaven and the earth. How you can beautify heaven by a fingernail if all the heaven is those fingernails? If a fingernail. Madness. It's just a person, he is adding exaggeration after exaggeration in order to fool people. And if you are a fool, you are a fool. What we can say? How do you not know that your body will transform in the day of judgment? Your body will not really transform in the day of judgment as a Muslim, because you will be a human having sex. All what Muhammad he said, we just showed you. Your prophet, he says you will be 90 miles. So this is the only transformation happening. It's your size, your look, your age. When you enter the heaven, according to your prophet, 2 angels will give you to drink. One of them will make you white, very white, and will change your age to be in the age of Jesus. And the other one will make you tall, 90 miles tall. So you don't have really a transformation in heaven. Your body is a human body, and you have penis, and you are having sex, non-stop sex. What transformation? And you will eat even more. So you were a human in earth, you became an animal in heaven. So you need to fix what you say when you say transformation. And this is additional proof that Islam is a Hindu belief. You see, Muhammad, he said, that a murderer, when he die, he will be a green bird. Correct? If you go right now and you check what the Hindus believe, the Hindus believe that if you have a bad karma, God will curse you, or gods, they will curse you and make you a lower animal. If you have a good karma, which is action, you will be transformed into a green bird if you are a murderer for Allah. And here you ask yourself, how does God, he promised me a lot of females to have sex with, and then suddenly, and now the man is 90 mile and the woman, she is 30 mile, and bingo, you are just a green bird. Read what Muhammad said. And if you don't want this hadith, we can show you the other hadith. أرواح المؤمنين طيور خضر. So the Muslims in the heaven, they will be green birds. And those green birds will be under the ash of Allah. Depend in the hadith. There's a hadith says that they will be under the throne of Allah. Let us see the different hadith. The same, but this is, and this is Sahih. See, it says Sahih. We ask Abdullah ibn Mas'ud about the verse, do not consider those who they have killed for this in Allah bath to be dead, nay, they are alive, in the presence of their Lord. Chapter 3, verse 169. Replied that he had asked about that to the Prophet. He said, their spirit are in the crops of a green birds, which have lamps suspended from the throne, which means the throne of Allah. Do you see it? So how, you say to me, Ahmad, your body in the heaven will be transformed. Okay, here we go. Your body in the heaven transformed to be a chicken. You must be proud now, Ahmad. Finally, you become a chicken, green chicken. You must be proud. If I am you, I will be really. So now, after serving Allah and dying for the sake of Allah, and then finally, Allah make me a green bird. What more we want from this? I mean, come on, this is beautiful. Finally, we got what we dreamed to have. We are going to be green birds. Beautiful. This is the dream of every one of us. Let me see how, if I join Al-Qaeda and I die for the sake of Allah, how I will end. I want to see the future. Yeah, I did not find exactly the same green birds, but okay, well, that makes sense. So now we found how a Muslim will be in heaven, and this is his final destination. This is how Osama bin Laden He look right now. Ahmad now he tried to fix it. Guys, look what Ahmad he just said. He says in the heaven you can have whatever you wish. What if my wish to make you a donkey? Did your God Allah use his brain when he used that sentence saying whatever you wish? I will tell you this story, Ahmad. There is a guy, he was digging with a bunch of employee, like workers, in the ground to build a house. They are poor. And they were, you know, like 11 of them. When they were digging, they found a lamp, like the one you see in Alibaba. They took the lamp, and there is dust and dirt on it, so they clean it and they wipe the dirt, and then a genie came from the lamp. The genie, he said, make a wish, each one of you is granted. Each one of you, you have one wish. The first one, he said, I want to be the most rich person in the world. Okay. The genie said, sure. You are the most rich person in the world now. In a second, the guy, he became the most rich person in the world. The second one, he said, he asked him, what do you want? He said, okay, me too. I want to be the most rich person in the world. The third person, the fourth person, the sixth person, all of them, one after one, they asked to be the most rich person in the world. And the genie is just doing their wish, one after one. And then he arrived to the last person, and he asked him, what is your wish? And this is the guy number 11. Number 11, he scratched his head. He said, man, look at them. They forgot who they used to be. I don't want that. I want my friends to be back as before. Make them all poor again. So whatever you wish. If everyone can be granted his wish, that's mean all your wish is gone. I wish something, you wished against it, and now Allah have to grant us both our wish. You wish to have a woman, the woman, she wished to get rid of you. How that will work? I want them all poor again. One wish to each one of you. Whatever you wish. What if somebody wished to have boom boom with your prophet? What if somebody, he like, you know, he's a homo, he like to F you? Allah, he said to him, whatever you wish. He cannot say no to him. And then he promised you as you wish in heaven. What about he grant his own wishes to himself? What a crazy cult, my friend. You know, imagine if we give this lamp to women. Man, what women will do to each other if they have their hand on this lamp and the genie come from the ball. You know, what kind of religion believe in a genie anyway? A genie in the ball. Genie? Where is the word genie is coming from? Who is the first mythology or believed in genie? Go check it out. You will see Muhammad is a thief again. Um, Ahmad, what do you want us to talk about? Well, you wanted to tell us about your wish in the heaven. Whatever you wish. What if somebody, he wish all the Christians to enter heaven? Look what I will do to Allah. I will convert to Islam. I will enter the heaven of Allah. And then Allah, he says to me, whatever you wish. Okay. I want all Christians, all Jews, all Hindus, all Buddhas to enter heaven. What do you think about that? All the plan of Allah is screwed. And the first one I will invite is Salman Rushdie. Allah, he said, whatever you wish. Did he lie or he keep his promise? Is Allah going to be a coward? He will back down, or he will keep what he said? Whatever you wish. Not only that, I will say, everybody in hell, bring them here. Why nobody desire? People, they desire crazy stuff. Nobody desire. Look at you, Muslims, what you desire. You desire having sex with your children. What do you mean nobody desire those things? You Muslim desire to have sex with the statues. Desire to have sex with Motamina. Have you ever heard of any religion teach that a man, he can have sexual intercourse with watermelon? If you can find me any, let me know. But I can prove it to you that you can have sex with watermelon in Islam. What about having sex with your daughter from adultery? So don't tell me nobody desire that. In this world, you will find people desire anything. Prove what? Exactly. What do you want? I mentioned anything. You want the watermelon? Okay, let's see. You want me to prove the watermelon story. All right. Are you ready? Now you will say to me, I don't accept those things. I never had sex with watermelon, and I like only watermelon to eat them. Right? Okay. Let us go and see. This is your Muslim website. And this is a blog, or let's say, you know, Shia versus Sunni. Each of them, they are exposing each other. And I can show you the English one, the Arabic one, which is a Sunni, from the hand of the Sunni, but they are showing the reference anyway. For example, of the Sunni morality, Salafi ulama, which mean scholars, ruled that masturbation is halal. Forget this one. Comment. Second, Sunni morality, legitimate to use dildo, female sex toy. Skip it. Sunni morality scholars, they agree that you can have sex with the watermelon. We will not skip it. And this is from a book of Ibn al-Qayyim. The book of Ibn al-Qayyim. If a man makes a hole in a watermelon, I don't know if the text is clear. Is the text clear? Oh, it's so small. Can you read it still? I can zoom part by part, but I have to move then. Let's see here. Actually, there's an option in my supposedly to zoom in. It's not active, maybe. Okay. If a man makes a hole in watermelon or a piece of dough or a leather skin or a statue and has sex with it. Are you there, Ahmad? Then this is the same as what we have said about other types of masturbation, i.e., that is halal. In the same circumstances given before, such as being in a journey. So Ahmad, if you are in a journey, Ahmad is going in a journey, he have his own jeep, he have open roof, and now he is horny. He look in the back of his jeep, he find a watermelon. All right? He found a watermelon. He dig in it. He make a hole. Let us continue. Or a piece of dough. You cannot even give a Muslim a piece of dough. I mean, if you give them a bread, they will have sex with it. Or leather skin. What the heck? Or a statues. Ahmad, don't go to the museum, man. Don't go to the museum. What do you mean? Where is the... Okay, I will show you the reference. Hold on. Here we go. I will show it to you in Arabic then. I will give you even the page number. Just wait. Where is the reference? Where is what? The reference. Let us see. Hold on. This is the picture of the book. Not only I got you the reference, I got you the whole book. Bada'i'ul Fawaid. Do you see the book? Bada'i'ul Fawaid. Let's go down. Look how much they decorate this book, man. Because, come on, there's watermelon, masturbation, if in watermelon, if in statues. So listen carefully. And then we go down. The chapter of masturbation, page number 602. This is the page number. See it? Here it says, if the women, she have no husband, and she got to be so horny, our companion, they said, it is allowed for her to make a crumbage, which is a kind of a dildo, made from leather, in the image or the shape of a penis, and she inserted inside her. Or she can use qara, which is like a cucumber, you know. So either you get you make your own dildo, or you use a cucumber, and the woman, she can insert it. And he's actually describing other kind of vegetables. I do not know what the translation for them in English, but they are like, you know, the shape of a cucumber. So a Muslim woman, she can use all those things. I'm giving you the page number now. And then he continues saying, وَإِنْ قَوَّرَ بَطِّيخَ. You know what? Let me open the marker so you know where I'm reading. Are you with me, Ahmad? You are the one who asked for it. Get what you asked for. وَإِنْ قَوَّرَ بَطِّيخَ أو عجينا أو أديما أو نجش أو نجشا من صنم. So if you make a hole in a watermelon or a doll or like a Barbie or a toy, or even from a hole inside the statues, and he can insert his penis in. And we mentioned that in previous details about how to do it. And then we said this is easier than doing masturbation by the hand. Are you there, Ahmed? You asked me for the reference. I even get you the page as image. The page number, the book name. So what you will say now? This is your religion, Ahmed, face it. Oh, there is no way. There is no way, guys. That's it. Ahmed, he solved the problem by going in the mood of denial. That will solve it. Right? That will solve it. No way. We show him the book, we show him the reference, we show him the page, we show him... Still no way. And here we go. This is the link I will give you because this is an image you can translate. This is the image. This is the book. This is the page. This is your Islamic website. And this is the link. Use Google Translation if you don't believe it. Go. I just gave you the book. Kindly share reference of Muhammad having Pharaoh, not Pharaoh, the wife, yeah, Mary, his wife in Jannah. All right. He's sick for sure. Let us see. Let's see here. I'm just trying to find you a website we can consider it as a trustworthy, so the Muslim will not say to you, this is not true. All right, this is the official website of Ibn Baz, which is the highest ever scholar in Saudi Arabia. Muhammad, he said to Aisha, please send my greeting. Aisha, sorry, to Aisha, she's reporting what Muhammad said to his wife Khadija when she was dying. Here in the story here, it says this is for Aisha, but what I know, this is something he said to his wife Khadija, and Khadija was dying. Muhammad, he said to her, send my greeting to my wives in heaven. To my wife, sorry, he did not say heaven. In the other side. His wife, she said to him, did you marry others over me? Because Khadija, Muhammad, he did not marry any women during the time he was married to her. So she was shocked. She said, what? Did he marry more women? He said to her, no, but I will marry after the end of this life from Maryam, the virgin, and from the wife of the Pharaoh. And we can, you know, and this is the question. So the question is saying that. However, the true story is that Muhammad, he will marry from Maryam, and he mentioned that story to Khadija, not as it says here in the page. Let me give you more, instead of this page, let us see. Um, you know, for me, I have tons of reference, but I want to show you only what is. The Muslims cannot play games with it. Okay, let us see this one. Reported from Abu Huraira, the following story. Let us see. Let's see where. I mean, this is a very long hadith. Where? Okay, here we go. So here it says here. I will post the link for you. So Allah, He promised Muhammad from the women who they are not virgin no more. Asiya bint Muzahim. Muhammad, he claimed that Asiya is the name of the wife of the Pharaoh, which is proven again that this is false. For the wife of the Pharaoh, Ramses II, have nothing to do with this name, and she is not the daughter of an Arab guy. The wife of the Pharaoh and the sister of Noah, and from the virgins is Mary, the daughter of Imran, and the sister of Moses. Let us use Google translation. It is in red, so easy to find it. Translate. You see it? The translation here says firstborn. It's wrong. It's first version. So that Allah, He promised Muhammad. So he was promised to him from the women who they are not virgins, Asiya, the daughter of Muzahim, the wife of the Pharaoh, and the sister of Noah, and from the virgin women, the virgin one, Mary, the daughter of Imran, and the sister of Moses. So this hadith here actually confirms that Mary, she is the sister of Moses too. 313. And here they are telling you it's in the authority of who and the authority of not. And there's more actually, not only this one. We are just showing one hadith of many hadith. Let us see here. Yeah, I mean, one is enough. But this is telling you how sick this man is, to the point even women who they are exist thousands of years before him, he want to have them in his bed. He worship himself. He's mentally ill. I mean, why God he promised you even Mary? I mean, what is that? And why the wife of the Pharaoh? What you have to do with her? And why the sister of Mary, the sister of Aaron? Why the sister of Noah? I mean, the guy who went back all the way to Noah. Who is the sister of Noah you want to sleep with?